Good morning and welcome to Coffee with the Port St. Lucie Mayor. I am Teresa Aronson from the St. Lucie County Chamber of Commerce. It is our pleasure, our honor to facilitate this event whenever we can fit it in during the month. We're going to come up with a consistent schedule next month, but the mayor and myself are not able to figure that out quite yet, but we're getting there. We will keep you posted. But we are happy to be doing our holiday show. We're going to start the show as we always do with our sponsor. Our sponsor is way down there at the end. You all know her at home if you're a viewer or a regular viewer. It is Shrita Walker from Mid-Florida Credit Union. And now, for years, I've been trained to say Mid-Florida Event Center because we always called it the Civic Center. So now when I say Mid-Florida Credit Union, I want to say Mid-Florida Event Center. It's like you can't have it all the ways. You know, I got to get something wrong. But welcome, Shrita, to the show. It's always nice to see you.
Thank you. Good to see you as well.
You, as you all often do, brought a guest. And the reason why she brings a guest is because Mid-Florida Credit Union is very involved in our community and sponsor generously, donate time to, efforts, all kinds of things to many local nonprofit organizations. And today we're going to highlight another one that you support. So tell us a little bit about this one.
Yes, well, you know me, Teresa. I don't like to take up too much time because I want the guests to have as much time as possible. So without further ado, from the St. Lucie Cultural Alliance, Alyona Ushe.
Very good. You said that right, too, didn't she?
Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Good morning. Good morning.
Welcome to the show, Alyona. Of course, we're involved in the Cultural Alliance, too. We're excited that you're going to be going through leadership next year. But explain the St. Lucie Cultural Alliance to people, because it has come around from time to time in different forms, and you've taken over and been with it for a while, and we've seen it a lot lately. I get texts daily from the Cultural Alliance. But tell our viewers, what is it?
So the Cultural Alliance is here for one purpose, and that is to support our cultural landscape, to help our artists, both visual artists, performing artists, and our arts and cultural organizations, and to make sure that we have a higher quality of life because of the arts. So we are supporting them in a number of various ways. First of all, one of the things that this county could use more of are venues. So we have a gorgeous, phenomenal venue that Mid-Florida Credit Union supports, and that is the Mid-Florida Event Center that you spoke about earlier. But other than that, there are not really many spaces for artists. So we've been working diligently with various businesses to come up with pop-up spaces and other opportunities for our artists to be visible. Our artists needs marketing because we are the biggest hidden secret on the Treasure Coast, and we have ridiculous amount of talent in the county. So now our job is to make sure that the entire world knows about it, and there are numerous ways we go about doing that as well. And I'm also excited about very unique and funky new initiatives that we're putting in place that I would love to share with the audience.
Sure.
One is called ACE, and it stands for Arts Conserves the Environment. And our idea is that we have such a phenomenally beautiful place where we live. And we have our kids who are struggling learning occasionally. So how do we combine both together? So how do we teach our kids about the environment through recycling while also using that initiative to help them with their educational performance? And I think that serves our county on so many different ways. So what I'm envisioning, for instance, are things like sculpture gardens, but made entirely recyclable materials. I'm envisioning kids really working with recyclable materials to teach their parents how to preserve our beautiful environment. And you know, that could really snowball into huge, huge initiative for this county, preserve our county, save our county, and also help our kids.
Very good.
And the other thing that we're doing with Mid-Florida Event Center, again, is our ZEM Festival. It stands for Zen Arts and Music. We did it last year and it was hugely successful, and then now we're doing it with the city as well. We're adding in musical components. But that's a festival where we're celebrating wellness, mindfulness, arts, and music, and bringing all of those concepts together as another signature event for the county. And that's happening in place in April.
So how is the Cultural Alliance is a nonprofit, right?
It is.
So how are you guys funded, and how can people help?
Beautifully. So we are supported by the county as well. We are a county organization for the arts, but mostly it's through memberships and sponsorships.
Of course.
Individual support. So everybody can go on our website, which is artstlucie.org, and there are opportunities for us to give. It is end of the year giving. So now is a perfect time for both individuals and businesses to support the arts. And by supporting us, they're really supporting all of the artists in the county. We also are initiating a new grant that we're calling Innovation Grant. So we're asking our artists to come up with really funky ideas, because I think that's really how you grow the landscape, is not by us telling the artists what to do, but the other way around. So
Right.
they will come up with creative ideas, and we will hold them by the hand and make sure that this initiative helps by funding and by marketing and by administrative support and whatever else they need to make that vision come to reality.
So they can donate, certainly,
Absolutely.
at that website. But what are other ways that somebody might be able to help?
Volunteering.
Volunteering.
Absolutely, we
And
always do that.
what would they be doing as a volunteer?
So anything from helping us with different events, being our ambassadors and getting the word out, introductions. We're still a growing organization, so making sure that the entire world knows about us and making those connections. Because it's all about people, people helping people and connecting
Sure.
together. So as long as you have an interest in the arts, we will find an amazing opportunity for you that is really individual, focused on your specific interests to help you help us, and then by helping us, helping the entire community.
So I know we run the Seven Gables House for the city of Fort Pierce up on Indian River Drive. It's a beautiful location, and it's a visitor center. That's what we run that as. And we actually feature your artists in there, and we sell their art for sale. And it's bracelets. It's so cool that we have that. We haven't seen the visitors that we have in years past for obvious reasons. But I think that we're in a great place right now where we're featuring some great price points and some local artists, and perhaps people can help in that way as well.
Absolutely, different hotels and boutiques and anything like that. Because what we are selling is authentic, it's unique to this particular area, and you can't find anything like that. So people walk away with something that's part of this county.
Yeah. These are local artists. These are not, these are bracelets and necklaces and
They're beautiful.
pieces done right here.
Yep, absolutely, all types.
I got a quick question.
Sure.
Where else is the art exhibited around the county, the city?
So we actually have two new exhibitions that are coming up that I think are going to be absolutely fantastic and different. One is going to be at the courthouse in downtown Fort Pierce.
Oh, very
So
good.
we're going to have art all on the first floor, and then also we're going to do the same thing at the admin building at the planning and zoning second floor, so businesses can also see it. At 500 Orange Event Center, that's the old post office downtown Fort Pierce, beautiful venue. We have art that's exhibited there as well. In our gallery, of course, we're at 111 Orange Avenue downtown in the old bank building, beautiful gallery. And we're always looking for various partners to really, again, exhibit and showcase the phenomenal artists that we have in this county.
Yeah, I love it. There's some little shops around town that feature local artists too, but I recommend go through the Cultural Alliance, make sure that you're supporting the artists that are supporting one another. So it's much easier to do it that way. A little known fact is that our area, Fort Pierce, actually has more artists in the Florida Hall of Fame than any other area in the state. And that's, largely due to the Highwaymen, I'm sure, but A.E. Backus is in that as well.
And a lot of beautiful artists that are up and coming right now. So
Yeah.
we're going to be making a huge step on our map of cultural activity and explosion. We
Very
have it
good.
here.
Well, thank you. And thank you, Shrita, for bringing Alyona today and talking a little bit about the Cultural Alliance. Before we go, anything going on at Mid-Florida Credit? I know the rates are at rock bottom,
Same thing
Yes.
happening. We're just trying to continue to take care of our members, be there for the members. We're open in our drive-through 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Friday.
Oh, my goodness.
Yes, so that's very convenient for people. We do have Saturday hours in the branch. We're there till 1 o'clock. And another nice thing that we have is our debit card rewards with our business and personal debit cards. So when you choose credit and sign for your purchase, which depending on the amount, you don't necessarily have to sign, but if it's $10 or more, you earn rewards.
Okay.
And you can accumulate those rewards and cash them in for deposits into your checking account. So we pay you to bank with us.
Very nice. All right. Well, and one more time, the website for the St. Lucie Cultural Alliance?
It's artstlucie.org.
Perfect. All right, we're going to take a break and we'll be right back with the mayor of this beautiful city, Shannon Martin.